Jamaica's Janieve Russell takes second in the third fastest 400-meter hurdles race of all time. And is this new evidence that challenges FloJo's 100-meter world record? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, are you ready? Yep. Good to go. In 1988, Florence Griffith Joyner, better known as FloJo, set a mind-bending world record in women's 100 meters, a time of 10.49 seconds. This she set in the quarterfinals of the USA Olympic Trials in that event's first heat, becoming the first and still only woman to dip below 10.50 seconds. Up until that point, the previous best had been set by the American Evelyn Ashford, a time of 10.76, which was set in Zurich 4 years prior in 1984. Ashford has the distinction of becoming the first woman in history to run a sub-11-second 100-meter sprint. However, FloJo's record has been steeped in controversy, while the wind gauge for her race read plus 0.0 miles per second. The men's triple jump was taking place at the same time across the track with a tailwind of plus 4.3 meters per second. So although the world record was ratified 34 years ago by the IAAF, there is still doubt regarding the validity of this record.
84 at 200 meters, but now she's moved down to 100, and she's one of the top contenders.
Gail Devers is in lane 4, lane 4, lane 1 is open, and quickly, Florence Griffith Joyner blowing away the field.
Now, we here at Peter Lloyd World, we ourselves have delved deeply into this particular controversial 34-year-old 100-meter world record of 10.49 set by Florence Griffith Joyner, as we told you, in 1988. But we recently saw something that purported to have new evidence as to how strong the crosswinds had been on the day and at the time of her 100-meter run. Let me share. We found this on PJ Vaz's Twitter feed. He wrote, 35 years ago, FloJo ran 10.49, 100-meter world record that still stands. Wind was blowing strong, but the anemometer said 0.0 miles per second. Result of 2.8 miles per second wind blowing in a direction of 90 degrees perpendicular to the track, according to Omega. This unreleased video of the race shows bursts of cross winds. Now, truth be told, I was very interested and intrigued by this, but there are a few things that we have to talk about in fairness. One, we have no idea whether or not this unreleased, in quotations, footage, given the state of AI in the present day world, may not be doctored. We have no clue. So we have no idea as to whether or not this is actually film footage from the actual day that she ran that 100-meter world record of 10.49. We have absolutely no proof that this is such, and that alone creates a problem. Now, unless there's a way for him to prove unequivocally that this came from that particular day, then I don't know, one has to remain skeptical. Secondarily, the wind, as I see it, is blowing across the track. For the wind to impact her speed in any meaningful way, the wind would have to have been a plus something another wind, which means the wind would have to have been behind the FloJo, pushing her forward. Now, people have done extreme really deep dive into her world record, and the truth is there are questions that one can ask. However, what he just presented here, with all due respect to this gentleman, I can't prove that that footage is actually real. I have no proof. And B, Even the footage that he has presented, the wind is running across the track, unless his argument is this crosswind, which is proving in this footage, is why the reading read plus 0.0 meters per second. What do you think? Now, at the recently held London Diamond League, Janieve Russell of Jamaica came second in the women's 400-meter hurdles, with Rochelle Clayton of Jamaica also placing in that race. Behind the winner, Femme Kebal, who set the third fastest time recorded ever in history in the women's 400-meter hurdles, as well as a new personal best and a meet record in that event. Femme Kebal won this one in a time of 51.45, personal best, world lead, meet record, era record, etc. Janieve Russell ran 53.75 to take second, with Shamir Little of the United States running 53.76 to take third. Rochelle Clayton of Jamaica ran 53.97 to take that fourth spot.
Place, Femke Ball striding towards the line. Let's keep an eye on the clock. Penultimate barrier is safely negotiated. One more to go. Can she get over it neatly? Yes, she can. Nice and clean. Now it's lights out for the line. Keep an eye on the clock. 51.45. Yes, she can. Nice and clean. Now it's lights out for the line. Keep an eye on the clock. Lights out for the line. Keep an eye on the clock. 51.
So congratulations to the Netherlands Femme Kebal, remarkable run. Congratulations to Rochelle Clayton, although she took fourth, great run. And of course to the national champion in the women's 400-meter hurdles, the remarkable Janieve Russell, who continues to improve, getting better and better and better, and getting faster and faster and faster. I'm going to say it again, we have a very, very strong chance of making that podium at the World Championships in women's 400-meter hurdles. I mean, between Janieve Russell, Rochelle Clayton, and Andrinette Knight, we can place one or even two persons on that podium. Now, I'm not saying there's people like Shamir Little of the United States and others. The clear favorite going in has to be Femme Kebal. I mean, she's really, this is a race for second. I'm going to be honest with you. There's pretty much, unless Sydney McLaughlin was in the race, this is really about Femme Kebal trying to break the world record, because that's really what she's doing. I think she's changed her stride pattern from 14 in between hurdles to like 13. She uses both legs. She's changed up everything, and she's just getting faster and faster and faster, people. That's a crazy time that she ran at the London Diamond Leagues. But I'm very, very happy for Janieve Russell, and this is a very good look for Jamaica. We can medal here, people. Like I said, we're fleshing out into a very round Jamaican team. We can do real damage at World Championships, even more than we normally do. We normally just dominate the sprint. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts. Are you proud? Do you believe that we can medal in the women's 400-meter hurdles? Also, what are your thoughts on what we presented regarding Flojo's world record and the wind reading? Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. Bless up!